How to Master English Pronunciation, Episode 1. Hello and welcome to our first video presentation on English pronunciation. Mr. Yassine and I will briefly be discussing the importance of correct pronunciation and will lead you through a series of exercises and strategies. Now let's begin.
Thank you very much, Catherine. Now I would first like to highlight some aspects about the importance of learning English pronunciation, since I've always been asked about the process in mastering it by my students who are eager to pronounce English like native speakers. I would like to share my experience in improving my English pronunciation. As I am not a native speaker, of course, it has taken me years of hard work to reach my current level. And of course, I am constantly improving. Now, Catherine, as we both know, when you speak to someone you have met, you want their initial impressions to be positive. It is so important that you sound good and speak well.
Yes, for sure, because when someone mispronounces words, that could result in a misunderstanding.
And this is exactly the purpose of this course. We will teach students the fundamentals of pronunciation with a gradual essential progression to more advanced pronunciation, assisting them to train their accent each step of the way. But I believe the older you get, the more challenging it is for you to master English pronunciation by only listening. Is that right?
Well, I believe that's right. A baby learning to speak does so by hearing sounds and then imitating them. After the age of 10, the ability to master other languages declines, such that adults find great hardships in trying to master different pronunciations of foreign languages. The reason being that once grown, the adult's native language habits are so set that they are difficult to change.
So, Catherine, which English do you think you should pursue? I know if you wish to adapt a specific accent, then RP, which means received pronunciation, is the preferred choice. English may have different pronunciations, as you know: British, American, Australian, etc. But the most important thing is to ensure that the basic sounds and distinctions are correct. And this requires a familiarity of the mechanisms of how the speech organs function.
That's right, Miss Yassine, but remember that an accent takes time and training to develop. So it is highly recommended that students do only one section per week and train every day.
Yes, I agree, Catherine. We must emphasize that practice makes perfect. This course is for anyone who wants to understand how English pronunciation works and perfect their accent.
And anyone who wants to learn more about English pronunciation and learn how to improve their English accent will find these videos very beneficial.
Agreed, but another important aspect is to recognize the differences between spelling and pronunciation in certain cases. As you are aware, English is sometimes a non-phonetic language.
Yes, that's right. English is a complex language, unlike Arabic or Spanish, where you pronounce words as you see them written. For example, the word phone in English is not written with the letter F, and the word wrong begins with a W, but it's a silent letter. So books and texts alone cannot assist anyone to improve their pronunciation. Reading must be complemented with listening exercises to assist with correct pronunciation.
And so the instructions given in the following episodes aim to assist to sharpen one's ears for the sounds of English, resulting in rapid enhancement of students' abilities to pronounce correctly.
Therefore, we will be covering other aspects of English pronunciation, such as organs of speech,
Articulation,
classification of sounds, vowels,
classification of sounds, consonants,
stress and rhythm,
syllable stress,
word stress,
sentence stress,
unpronounced vowels,
unreleased consonants,
linked sounds,
intonation, the use of the falling and rising tones,
pitch,
consonant cluster.
reductions in pronunciation. So we look forward to assisting you with your English journey. Bye for now, until next time.